this thing on. All right, getting that, getting this. Everything's going. Let's go. Yeah. And then let's go. Trying to figure out how to do this. Bear with me. There we go. Let's click on this, click on that. Don't mind this great green screen effect. I know it's everything you could ever want. Still feel like Dream has this, like, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a milky, I don't know. Kind of great green screen effect. I know it's everything you could ever want. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I know I can see it. Let me see if I can Google it. Dream has this, like, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a milky. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I know I can see it. Call it. It's a something though. Um, Really scary actually typing things on Google and into things about YouTube Live because then you just get some weird things. Live stream latency. Nope. Well, guess it is what it is at that point, right? Um, bum 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 bum. Let's see. Shadow Legends. You. On my. That's boop boop. Know your audience, right? Isn't that the key here? Easy, man. Oh man, I got a message. Damn, that was quick. All right, let's see what we got. I should actually put in this. If somebody has advice for me for doing my demon spawn faction, that'd be great. Sell 5 artifacts. All right, it's pretty easy. Garbage. I really honestly should be selling a lot of things. I have way too many items. Like I need to go through. I need to have like a selling binge here. I need to go through like all my 5-star stuff that I don't think is very good. It's okay. Let's see. That's actually an okay piece if I wind up needing resistance. That one's meh. So just like the thing is, like, it's not a bad piece, but how often am I ever searching for accuracy pieces when we can create perception pretty damn easily? So I don't know, man. No. Hate the way. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna work. I mean, I'm not. It's like, so like for crit damage pieces, I'm not gonna use a crit damage like even though they have speed. Realistically, I don't think I'll ever use it because I'd want crit rate or crit damage on the piece. Like at least this has crit rate, which we can roll it and just to see. That's garbage, 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 garbage. I'd like it better if it had speed. Oh, I don't know. Like, that's not very good, but at the same time, I'm getting to those harder Doom Tower areas where resistance is kind of fucking important. I know this is garbage. What is this? Resistance pieces? They're very endgame pieces. Look at all this. Look at all this. Alright, let's sell what we got real quick. And work on this. Start rolling these up and see what we get. Roll it to 8 and I mean, realistically, I don't think I'll ever use this piece. I don't even know why I'm rolling it up. I'll never use this. That's a bad piece. So that's a bad piece. So that's on the selling block. Roll it up. See what we get. If this next one isn't speed, we sell it. Okay, we sell it. Sell that one. This one needs to be, actually, I can just go to 4 because it needs to be double crit damage. So if we're not going to get speed or crit rate on it, we want double crit damage. Nope. I mean, it'd be good for a bomb person, but realistically, I think that's a sell. Okay, same exact piece. Go to 4. And I go to 4 depending if it's blue, just because usually if I'm looking for a double roll, you know, why waste silver? All right, there's 1. Alright, see, that's not terrible. I think we put it to 12. We put it to 12 hoping we either get a crit rate roll or a speed roll. One of the two would be great. If we get like a flat HP, it still might wind up being a sell, to be honest with you. But that's really nice. I guess it depends on the person. Accuracy's not bad. Okay, so we know we're selling this. Sell it, sell it, sell it. Solid. See, all this piece has for it is speed, and it's a 5-star. Look at all these helmets. All right, let's roll this up to at least 8. It depends. If we get a bunch of rolls and like base attack, I'm not gonna be using it. So really, that's what it comes down to here. Okay, crit damage is good. Jersey, hello. Crit rate's a good roll. Crit damage is a good roll. How's your early day? That was kind of not great. But the thing about this helmet is, it's helmet. I mean, I do have HP people that are still in lifesteal gear, so it could be worse. We're just aiming to not get one of these. Granted, I probably should be rolling these when there's like an event going on, but you know, here we are. Which actually I might stop and wait for an event because I have so many things. I got 800 pieces of gear I'm not working on and or using, and I need to roll some up and get rid of some junk ones because I'm sure there's plenty of them. This is that animation bullshit that everybody talks about. Takes too long. Like, just get it done with. Just take my silver and give me my piece. I don't need to see it fail a billion times. See, that's bad. That means we sell. Like, that's a bad roll. We sell it. And it's garbage. But, like, look at all these things I have to go through. I gotta go through a ton of those. Sleep gear, it's so bad. I honestly am not even sure why I have this gear, to be honest with you. Like, you keep them from certain pieces, right? Like, this is a solid little piece. Would have been better if one of these were speed. This is just a speed boots. Usually speed boots, depending on their substats, I'll keep them just for the set. Like, this is pretty good. Even though it's attack percentage boots, these are actually not too shabby. And I'll probably keep those for, like, usually champions that I'm not focused on, but I have them on, like, faction wars and stuff. Those are usually the areas I keep those guys in. One tag team arena against a team with a higher team power. Well, I gotta do a bunch of tag team arenas anyway. It's the only thing about the PC client, man. You get that connection issue all the time. Cleaning up the house, getting ready to sell it, damn. Because, you know, why keep a big enough house? Yeah, no, yep, fair assessment. Really, we only need our bottom team to win here. Okay, we'll just try it. We only need our bottom team to win to get that mission that I'm working on. Which I'd like to think they will. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like it if they all won, but you know, look at that. This is just a super defensive heavy team. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Do we win this? That is the question. If she dies, the answer is most certainly probably not. I need to probably take it off auto. If we're gonna have a chance. Well, the stun actually is gonna be kind of nice. Been nicer if he would have killed her. I don't know, man. I'm yeah, okay, that's fair. I got nothing but weak hits on that dude, which is fair. Man, this team gets to go so many more times than I do. They're so fast. I was kind of really banking on winning that fight too, which is unfortunate. Now I could probably swap the orders of my teams on this thing, and we would probably win this second fight. We don't win that one. But really, this is the team we need to win, and I'm pretty sure we just won. So that's good. We needed them to win just so we could get the challenge. But I am now, because I'm me, curious. I want to do something. I'll swap these two teams. So now just to see if it will make a difference. Mainly for the second fight, because that's really important there. That's important there. That's important there. Boom. Okay. See, sometimes you just gotta have the right teams fight the right teams, and then we win this. And then we definitely win this, because this is the same thing that happened last match. Alright. Take that, Bonsan. That's... We still need to fight more, so let's see. It's a tough call, because I probably win those. Though they have a Lydia on their team. I'm still working on my Lydia. I'm still only 3 factions away, but damn it if it's not hard. Alright, so... the thing of it is, Sanacia and a gear set. Oh, an artifact enhancement thing is going on right now. How convenient. There's also a champion training one that just started, which will be tough to get through. Okay, so then let's do Faction Wars. I already did that one. Actually, that'll be like one of the last things we probably start doing. Let's go back to the arena. Let's go back to this. Let's fight this. Oh, they have a Tormund. Dude, I hate when teams have a Tormund. It is the like most annoying thing for me to go against in a team, because they just hurt a lot and they freeze you constantly like that. I got frozen for no reason. I don't like our odds there. We're just going to say goodbye to that one. It would have been a very long fight for no reason. You're just not doing her damage because I have her in a stun set. And she's not stunning anybody while being in the stun set, so, you know. It would have been great if you get to go. Like, I know she's slow, but damn. The nice thing about Ninja being on this team is even if he doesn't kill everybody, because he's not like a big nuke, right? He's not Trunda level nukeage or anything like that, but that freeze lands, and it's a bad day for a lot of people. Bottom team will probably beat me, so I have to rely on my top 2 teams again. Shanisha. See if I can get her back in her damage sets. We need... I'm just checking here. Realistically, she doesn't need a whole lot of crit rate. I think she had this one, maybe? Try on. I remember her having that. I'm almost positive she had that piece on. Trying to think here, because I know she was in attack percentage boots as well. Do something like that. she didn't need to be quick. She just needed to hit like a truck. That was my main goal with her. What if I did like crit damage gauntlets? Not bad. Even better. And just trying to think. Good. All right, let's do that. And then let's roll this piece up just to get it to that extra little bit of damage. What do you mean no? You can't just say no. Guys, why do I look so pale? I wonder if it's my shirt. Does my shirt make me look more pale? Does the HDR in the camera make me look more pale than what I actually am? Or am I just that pale? Maybe I'm just that pale and I don't realize it. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. I feel like it was really loud. All right, turn that back up. Hang on. I got it. I can figure it out. Because you need sun. Could open up my blinds. Let's see. Does that make it better? Nope. Whoa, fuck! I forgot about something. I got, well, one respawn, but see, went to Domino's because I have a Domino's now, and I got cookie brownies. Yeah, they're probably really good when they're warm. Oh, those have been better. Ugh. Okay. Trying to think if there's a way to get my crit rate up just a smidge. Scooby snack. I ate the Scooby snack. The Scooby snack is gone. a smidge. Gummy bear. Gummy bear's gone too. They're gone. The bag's gone. Try to up. All right, we're gonna roll this. Roll it to 12. That's good. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, fair enough. Wow, that link I posted in Facebook really kind of sucks, doesn't it? Holy shit. Maybe that'll help it. There we go. I don't think that's any better, unfortunately. I asked for what? Ugh. I don't trust them. I don't trust people. See, I feel like that's a piece of shit gear. Like, why am I keeping that? That's a piece of shit gear. I get that it's speed, but... Ugh. Seems like a better piece than what I have on. Crit damage will go down a lot. What are we at? We have to be like right there, right? 98%. I don't know if I can even find 2% more. Those are all pretty good. I mean, I guess we can look for a helmet just to see, but I highly doubt I'm going to find anything. Speed, crit rate, crit damage. What do we got? That right there, actually. Let's upgrade it to 16 as well. Maybe we'll get a crit damage roll on it. The speed part is whatever. And it actually gives me more attack as well. So that's pretty nice. Note to self. Warm these bitches up before eating them. Okay. Biggest problem about rolling up pieces of gears. Blue silver like a mother. Crazy. Give me my thing. So I'll probably go through, kill all my 5-star blue gear. But like this one piece is like, it's crazy. There we go. Okay. So I think that's what we do. I think that's a good piece. Pretty solid stuff there too. Oh, because it's not a 6-star artifact. That's rude. A little bit more attack percentage there. Let's see, what else can I do? Anything worth a damn? Give me a little bit more base attack there. She should she should definitely be in that. So should my Skull Crown, realistically. I think they both are. Really only need to get there. Look at some gear. Let's sell some gear. I mean, that's going to be a bad piece of gear anyway. Same with that. That might be okay. Beating crit rate's good. No. Those are all worth selling. Like there has to be some of these gloves I just don't want. Like, look at this. That's bad. All right, let's just start. That's bad. The defense glove, that's bad. Defense glove. Attack percentage would, I mean, it's really only good for one kind of person. You don't have speed on them, which is bad. Bad, I'll never use that one. Probably never use that one. Might use that one. We'll never use that one. Might use that one. Probably will never use that one. Let's sell all of those. At least limits that down. Defense crit rate only 10% defense percentage. No, probably never use that. Speed's pretty good. Resistance, defense. Probably won't use that one. Probably won't use that one. We won't use that one. I don't know. Definitely won't use that one. I might use that one. Has a good roll there. Won't use that one. Ugh. We need to roll that one up to see if I'd use it. Okay, it's okay. Probably not. It's okay. Nope, won't use that one. Won't use that one. Does have a speed roll on it though, and sometimes that's just like what you need is that little bit of speed. Won't use that. It's just not good. There's no speed there. A little bit of accuracy, but I probably still won't use it. Won't use it. Might. Won't use it. This gear is just all bad. Like, it's just bad. I don't think I've ever seen use for this gear unless the stats were amazing. Keep what I got. All right. going to keep a resistance piece. Just because. Defense percentage. Crit rate. Maybe. Accuracy attack. Nope. Won't use that. Defense. Nothing good there. Not very good there. That could be okay. Be okay. And then speed, 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 speed. Look at all this crap. Alright, definitely don't need any 5-star pieces here. Don't matter what it is. No one uses this gear anyway, it's all bad. At this point we roll, I think no matter what, this will probably be something. Ideally, I think for this, I'm looking for probably the speed rolls on it. At least that's my thought process. Won't use that. Won't use that. All right. Just get rid of them. Nope. Most likely no. Keep the legendary ones, but only reason I'm keeping that one is because of the crit rate on it. I'm going to keep all my regeneration gear because apparently it's going to be important to try to fight Bommel on hard. I did just get through, I got through normal, Doom Tower normal now, and I'm on to hard starting today at 8. I'm going to keep immunity gear. I'll keep that gear. Here's a lot. Nope. Nope. I mean, we'll roll it. We'll roll it just to see. But it needs to be like nothing but speed rolls here. Okay, that's good. I get a triple speed roll. It's good. Even a double speed roll, I'd probably keep the piece. It would be good on like a Doom Priest or someone like that who I don't care about anything else but speed. Resistance isn't bad either, because as you get into the later Doom Towers, resistance becomes like extremely important. So I'm not mad about that either. But I don't want this. Ideally, this is this. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's worth keeping. It's not bad. The one I just rolled. No, that's a sell for sure. It's a sell. Definitely a sell. Alright, so we'll keep those, and then we look at the helmets we got. Odds are we're not going to keep any of these. This to 8 and see what happens. need to. Just sell it at 4. Because it's a bad piece. Bad piece. Could be good for a HP heavy person, but I don't know. Okay. Sell those and move on. Alright, into shield. No, no. Whoop, whoop. Hold up. See what we get. That's what we want. Like a double this into an accuracy, I'd probably keep. Triple that would be perfect as well. Okay. But if this rolls into a defense, I probably wouldn't keep it. Even a double accuracy, I'd probably at least keep it at that point, just because double accuracy can do well, and depending on who it's going on, it can be important. Relentless gear can be very good. Can be very good. Nope. Sell. Sell that one, and we roll this one up to 12. And I'm doing this because if like I don't even know what I'm looking to keep out of this. And crit damage clearly. I don't know. If it hits HP like once, I'd probably sell it. Like the top HP thing. If it hit the percentage, I might keep it just because it'll be good on a tanky person who I want to go first. Granted, it won't have speed on it, which will kind of be a bummer. So at this point, I probably want it on either the middle two. Because if it lands on crit damage, odds are this piece isn't going to go on somebody who I need to do a lot of damage with. Just someone who needs to be tanky. And both middle stats would help that. It's not worth it. Gloves. Let's see. Bad. 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 Bad, but okay. Jeez and Pete. All those gloves were terrible. Accuracy don't need. That's a good piece. Okay piece. Solid piece. Let me keep it just because. Oh, those are bad for sure. At this point, I'm just trying to keep some so I have some of the gear itself. But man, there's some bad pieces in there. Savage. Savage is some of the best gear for offense, especially in arena. Pretty bad. Potentially bad. They're like the same piece. Let's. All right, we'll roll some up and see what we get here. Break this to 8 and see what we got. You know what? It's speed. This could still be good, to be honest with you. Just because it's Savage gear. And depending on who it goes on. That one, though, is not good. That one can go away. That can go away. Eventually. Let's roll this up, see what we get. Triple roll and crit right here would be fantastic. A little bit of accuracy never hurt anybody, especially for people like, God, what's his name? He's on my team. Can't think of him. Big red dude, Astralon. But this third hit needs to be a crit rate. If it doesn't land on crit rate, it's a garbage piece. Opinions, of course. All right, we can keep it. It's not one of my better pieces, I can tell you that. This needs to be double speed. Double speed or we kill it. Care then. All right, what else do we got? Pull this up. Considering the other piece was double attack speed, I'd like this to be double speed. I'm not gonna have two pieces that are double attack percentage, so one of them will get the. I think it's the other one's going to get the axe because it was lower. Sell it. I am going to roll this up to 8. And I don't know why. We'll see what we land on. If it hits this like one time, we're done. Crit damage is good. It did land on crit. Okay, we'll go to 12. We'll go to 12. 2 reasons. 1, because if it hits another crit damage, it's pretty good. 2 or 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever I'm on at this point, because we are in the middle of a artifact enhancement tournament or event, so it helps me get points into that for rolling it up. Speaking of, I should ask Zach how his tournament's going, how his event's going, because I'm very curious. He pulled a. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that piece. Zach pulled a couple. Actually, Zach pulled somebody I don't even have yet that I've been wanting to get for a very long time. Zach pulled Mausoleum Mage, who if I had Mausoleum Mage, I'd be using like faux show. Like, what a fantastic champion, especially if he gets Seer. If he, I can't remember if he has Seer or not, actually. Weapon. We're looking for crit rate. Double roll on crit rate would be stellar. Okay. 1. Do not, I mean, honestly, if it was a double roll into an attack percentage, I'd take it. I don't want it to go into this at all. This is just bad stat. Bad stat. Stat's bad. Stats bad. At this point, it needs to be crit rate on this next one, or we sell it. Even if it went to attack percentage, we sell it. What delay do we have? have here? All right, we'll keep it because it landed in crit rate again. That's 17%. All right, so we got a row of that. What do we got here? This is a sell for sure. Speed. Sell. Not bad. Looking for a double crit rate. Now, sometimes you have to be careful because sometimes you just need 4 pieces and you're looking for the 4 pieces for whatever reason. So that's another thing to make sure you're careful of when you're selling gear. Like, make sure you also understand that sometimes just getting a stat bonus is good. So keep those things in mind. And it also depends on where you're at in the game. We were going for double crit or double speed there. I can assure you none of the people that need resistance on my team will go into Savage set. I mean, realistically, I don't think, I mean, here's the thing. It needs to land in the same thing. It either needs to be double HP or double attack percentage, because splitting it here is whatever. Now, granted, attack champions can always use HP, right? So I guess that's not true. HP people never need to use attack, period. End of story. But attack people could use HP because it helps them survive. So there's that. We might, depending on, hopefully this lands in these two here. Yeah, I would, yeah, this is an absolute no-no. That is whatever, but we really want to land on these two here. At this point, probably more here. Okay, that's good. If we can get another one in there, that'd be good. It's a keeper. We keep it. We keep it. This needs to be at least a double speed off these two. If it's not double speed, we don't keep it. All right, there's one. If it hits double speed, we go to triple. Come on. You slow down. Such a pointless, well, again, it's an attack percentage, so I guess it could still be helpful. Nope. We get rid of it. The only way we keep this is if everything is in crit damage. Everything else here doesn't matter to this piece. These are both bad stats. So if I get one thing that's not in crit damage, boom, we sell it. It's not worth it. I don't even know. I'm just gonna roll it to 8 just to roll it to 8, but even that, it's still just kind of meh. I mean, I guess ultimately that would be where I'd want it to land right now because it could go on like a rosin or something like that. That's just me thinking. Keep that for now. Everything there's rolled. Here's another set. Really very bad. Bad. Okay. I don't think I have an HP person that I put this stuff on. But double speed's double speed. I really don't know what I'm looking for on this one. At this point, I'm just rolling it up to see if it's something I care for after it gets done. I'll see the results and decide then. Rather keep that one than keep that one. Terrible. It's okay. This has potential. Attack percentage, speed. Speed's good. Want to see anything but defense at this point. Well, that's unfortunate. I think the only way I keep this is if I get another speed hit on 12. If I don't get a speed hit on 12, I don't keep it. Okay, that's good. 16 speed, I'll take it. Crit rate gauntlets. Attack percentage gauntlets. We need like a triple speed roll here. Otherwise, we don't keep it. I don't see how I keep this piece. Unless it's a double. And even that's on the fence. Guess we keep it for now. Alright, chess piece. Double crit rate or we sell. A reason to keep those. Who disliked your stream? I don't know. It's okay. It happens. Hi, I'm new here. Oh, hi, Trevor Jorgensen. How are you? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great time. Okay. I think I've done enough gear shit. That's a lot of gear stuff. Let's see, where did we get? Did we get anywhere with it? We rolled up a lot of stuff, and we sold a lot of stuff, and we rolled up a lot of stuff, and we sold a lot of stuff. And we're almost there. We still have 3 days to get there, so that's good. Fire Night Tournament is... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Welcome to the PC client, ladies and gentlemen. This happens a lot on the PC client. BlueStacks is better, just so everybody knows. But I didn't say that. Just finished the Apple conference. Oh shit, I completely forgot that that was a thing. Was it everything you were hoping for? I have heard nothing about it, so hopefully you were amazed and everything is amazing and all that. Let's look at this Apple stuff while this clan boss happens. All right, Apple. See what we got. So is it? Wait, so it is the iPhone 13. Photo, video, not nearly enough. So is that the only difference? Is the 120 hertz in the camera? Does it look the same? Does go. So how many days does going to an Apple conference keep the doctor away, since eating an apple a day keeps him away? Well, it depends. Are you going to buy? It depends on if you buy their apples. If you don't buy their apples, it doesn't do shit for you. Sounds somewhat disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna trade your I want to trade my phone in for the new iPhone now. Okay, yeah, you do that. You have fun with that. Might have a better battery life. Phone 13. All right. Not much in the way of radical new features on changes here. Instead, the iPhone 13 is closer to an Apple's S tier model of phones offering. Okay, so it's just an S model. So I guess why wouldn't they just call it the S if it's identical to the if it is identical to a 12? Why not just do the S and call it a day? Hey, it's not my phone. You do what you want with your phone. Style parody when recording a video, cinematic mode will automatically transition focus while. Guess it is what it is at that point. Just looking at my settings for my stream, making sure it all looked okay. Why do we have a big ass? Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. So the idea here is to get to 35 million. Okay, yeah, well, that is the universal complaint of the phone, unfortunately. But, I mean, I guess some kind of compromise has to be made, right, with how it is. Because, like, my phone has, like, a big-ass battery in it, but it's also, like, a big-ass phone. Where yours is, like, the opposite. It's meant to be a small phone that turns into a normal phone, so the compromise apparently was battery life. Size batteries in a Z Flip 3. I mean, it has a 3300. That's not terrible. Fold has a 4400. Didn't take that into account yet. Why you gotta focus my Draco, man? Focus somebody else. Leave Draco alone. He's a peaceful little dragon. Hi. Keep in mind, there's like a minute delay between you typing and me seeing, and then you seeing my reply. I think it's a YouTube thing. You're right. It's not as bad on Twitch. The delay is like very minimal on Twitch, so I don't know if it's just a setting we don't have set up properly in YouTube. I tried to look at it all before I went live and couldn't find it. All right, the good news is we hit our 35 million. Hello, other viewers. Howdy, 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 howdy. If anybody is watching and they have questions about what's going on here, about my account, about their account, by all means, ask away. I got bored and was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and stream what I have to play in this game anyway. So here we are. Ooh, Draco, how did you not die? It is going. We are doing the raid boss right now. I'll probably cut it off here soon in terms of like, because I already did what I needed to do on it. And I have another key I'll wind up doing later on and finishing that one up. But it's going. Fighting. Oh, you know, this whole thing started with me re-gearing my whatever. What's her face? Her. How goes work? Oh, no, we lose. Wait, maybe not. I think we're okay. I take it back. We are not okay. I repeat. We are not okay. Oh, God. Never mind, we're great. We're fantastic. It's good. That sucks. Hate him. He provokes so damn often, and it's so annoying. Boom. Bombs are us. It was not a crit. What the hell? I wonder what his crit rate is, because that should have been a crit, and it was not a crit. I think we're still okay. She has a revive, but I think he's going to keep it down to where she's not going to be able to use it. It's a guess, but maybe not. Wait, that stun didn't go off. There it is. Yeah, she's not going to be able to revive anybody. She is kicking my ass. I mean, she died, but still, good on her. That's potentially unfortunate. Let's see. Nah, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, he has a 2-turner. It's very interesting. He has a 2-turn block debuffs, and he can't die. And he just gained all his health back. I would be lying if I didn't say I'm not kind of scared. Holy shit, he hits like a truck. Okay, he loses now. But dude, that guy, all right. Work is crap as usual. Did you ever get your... No, didn't. I got another person who is actually one of the worst legendaries in the game, so, you know. Oh, look, they're all frozen because of you, Tormund. God, I hate you so much. Tormund the Cold is absolutely bonkers for Arena. His passive, he doesn't have to go at all. His passive just makes him so good because he doesn't have to go and he freezes your whole damn team, even though it's only like a 30%. Oops, no, cancel. It's only like a 30% chance it hits the whole team. Oh, hiya, Phil. Right. Okay. Okay. Dead, dead. You. Dead. Good. Frozen, frozen, not frozen. Dead. Good. Go away. We win. Potatoes. Use 3 glyphs. I don't really need that, actually. Let's do some Spooter. Spooter's fun. Spooter gets you silver, and it's quicker. Bill, when are we doing Apex? Was that, did you say tonight? Was that the plan? I feel like, okay. I was like, I feel like I'm choppy. It's up to Trevor. It's up to the Trevor. It's up to the Trevor. No, the plan is for you to be like, okay, I'm ready, and then I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh no, I need to update the game. Oh no, that's the plan. There's those. And silver keys, I'm doing that. Really, I need to use this one. Give me 1 second. I need to try to get this secret room. I gotta build them with some like generic gear real quick. She's all about HP, if I recall. What is her healing ability? Degrees. Heals 15% of this champ. Yeah, she needs to have HP. Speed and HP. So we'll go here, speed, any simple speed boots with potentially HP percentage. Upgrade these real quick, just because they give me a set bonus. So, you know, of course, you know, there's 3 of the 4 stats on here that are actually good and I could utilize. That is not one of them, and actually that's the second one. That's kind of meh. These 2 would have been preferred, especially this one. Just go away. I don't even want you anymore. You're not worth it now. Yeah, let's do those instead. Okay. That. Trying to see if I can get some speed rolls on here. Good. I'd rather her not lose speed, and this is an HP thing that's this, so realistically, I won't ever use this on anybody else because it's just not a very good piece to have in Cruel set, but since she's kind of just like a meh champion to me anyway, I would rather put it on her. We're doing all this for the secret room stuff. Alright, he's actually already in a set, which is okay, and she's already there too. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're gonna try. Might not be able to. That's not a whole lot of damage. Oh my god, she murdered me. I don't have a revive, so once he dies, he's down. I mean, my cold hearts realistically are my only chance at winning. Even Bellower wasn't really going to be that important. Oh, this is all bad. Guys, I don't know if we can. I don't know. It's all really going to depend on this final wave, and I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be tough. And like if they attack her, yep. All right. This is probably. I don't think I can win. They have defense up. We're just gonna hit too hard for me to be able to do anything. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair. I just don't have very many good Void epics, apparently. And I mean, granted, I could probably re-gear them and potentially do that down the line, but figured it was worth a shot. So, I'm debating on which one of these champions to do a little spotlight over. I got two in mind. Bad L. My PC could handle streaming Apex. I would be down for it. Yeah, that's fair. My PC can't handle streaming battle royales, so fucking. Granted, I'm also on a 4K monitor, and I don't know. It's a whole thing. So it's either gonna be Bad L or Warlord. One of these two here. I think I'm gonna do Bad L. All right. So bear with me because I'm gonna not like ignore chat, but I'm going to ignore chat while I do this little champion spotlight. This one probably won't be as long as the other one. Let me make sure that I have him set up on where I need him to be set up for to show people. So I don't have, you can use him in arena, but he's not great in arena, but I mean, I've seen people use him. He's in a wave there. He's in waves here. You can use him in, he's great in clan boss teams, because of the poisons, the cleanse, and everything. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. This shouldn't be as long as Ninja, but I'm going to go over it. Bear with me. Let me take a drink and then we're going to get into this. You get to see it live. Probably turn this music down though. Or off. Turn that down and off. Turn this up a little bit. Not like super loud, but I have it loud enough for them to be able to hear it in the background. No. Hey everybody, it's Tim from For All Mankind here to give you another champion spotlight, and today I have chosen Bad El Khazar. So I got Bad El a few months back, and honestly, I use him in so much content. He is just an amazing champion. If you have him, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably still know what I'm talking about because I'm sure you see him and I'm sure you read up on him a ton. Bad El is old school champion. He's been around forever. And his kit is extremely basic, but it's one of the reasons he works so well. What do I mean? Well, his A1, pretty simple, attacks all enemies, heals this champion and all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted. And I mean, so it's an AoE A1 that also heals your team. Pretty solid. Doesn't, I mean, you could probably build it to do a ton of damage, and you could build him to do a ton of damage. I don't personally. But this is what it's all about, right? This is the signature move for him. This is just iconic. What a move this is. An A3 or an A2 with a 3-turn cooldown removes all debuffs, so it's a full cleanse for your team, and places 2 15% continuous heal buffs on your allies. So not only does it cleanse your team, everybody gets a continuous heal for 2 turns, while also placing 2 5% poisons, so 2 big poisons on all enemies at the same time. That move is just amazing. This is the move that allows him, and you'll see, I'll show you guys in a couple runs. This is the move that allows him to do things like solo dragon, solo ice golem. Like, it is, you get him going quick enough, and it's just an amazing ability, and you guys will see that today. I mean, this is on top of, and he has a passive on top of the passive that makes it to where all allies inflict 20% more damage against this target. These are things that make him great for clan boss. This will allow you to do more damage and clan boss just because passively, as long as they're under poison. This allows you to cleanse your team and heal them in clan boss. I mean, he is an all-around one-man show when it comes to support on your team. He's just fantastic. On top of giving you a crit rate aura that, I mean, if you need a crit rate aura, there it is. It allows you to be able to focus on, like, if you're running him with Seer, right, which you'll see that's how I run him a lot. He's adding a lot of buffs, debuffs, but this allows you to where if you don't want to build, you know, a 100% crit rate Seer, you don't have to, because you can run this as the lead and do this. Now, I have my Seer at pretty much 100% crit rate. I think she's like, I had to look, but she's either right there or maybe a little below it. But it doesn't really matter because of this. Now, as far as gear, I've learned from Ash, which if you don't know who Ash is, he's a very big YouTuber in the Raid Shadow Legends realm, and I learned from him how good reflex gear can be, because reflex gear allows it to where 4 sets, right, 40% chance to reduce random skill cooldown. So there's a 40% chance every time he goes that he's going to reduce the cooldown of this Malice, which is already at a 3-turn cooldown. So you get chances where you use Malice, use Dark Sphere, and then you use Malice. Like, it's a fantastic combination. Also perception gear is fantastic on him. You want to make sure he has enough accuracy. So let's look at the stats. Make sure you have enough accuracy to land all his debuffs, because those poison debuffs are important. Now, if you're not using them for the poison debuffs and you only care about his healing and his cleansing, I mean, then this isn't a focus. But I'd assume if you want to get that all in one person, you want to have some accuracy. So make sure you have some good accuracy. Definitely want some speed. Honestly, mine could be even quicker. He's not as quick as I'd want him to. I think I've messed with his gear a little bit for Doom Tower stuff, and I'll kind of go through that. But definitely want some speed. I do not have mine built for damage. That's why his crit damage is basically non-existent. Resistance could also probably stand to be a little bit higher. High HP, I want him to survive everything. Don't care about damage. Good amount of defense there. But so focus is on him. HP for sure. You want him to survive. Speed, because you want him to keep going. The faster he goes, the more times he's going to have that chance to pop that Malice. And then, of course, accuracy to land all those debuffs. Because remember, as long as the people are under poison debuffs, your other people are going to do more damage. So it's kind of important. My masteries are actually set up currently for him to solo Ice Dragon, because they're set up for when his team, and Dragon, realistically, it'd be for both. These are built for if he's going to, this was probably overkill, honestly. I probably don't need this on him right now, but it does help for harder Doom Tower waves. But his build right here is set up for, you know, increase speed by 8 for each dead ally. So he's going to get 24 extra speed when your team dies, which is actually extremely important on Ice Golem. Has 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill, again, just to help get that Malice back. This is to having a chance to extend the duration of any debuffs cast, so again, to help those poisons stay out maybe by an extra turn. Decrease the target's turn meter when this champion hits with a default skill for the first time. That's really whatever. Has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when a debuff cast by this champion is removed. So if those poisons are falling off, you might get some extra turn meter, again allowing you to go quicker. Has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when a buff cast by this champion is removed. So again, instead of being poisons, it's your heals when those fall off. So these two kind of do the same thing, right? When my heals fall off, this gives me a chance to get turn meter. When my poisons fall off, this gives me a chance to get turn meter. So he's built around a lot of speed and gaining speed as the match goes on, right? Has a 50% chance of increasing turn meter by 15% when an ally is attacked with a critical hit. Now this will only work, of course, when an ally is up or you're up. So eventually my allies will die, and this won't necessarily be as relevant, but to get me there, it can do some good stuff. Reduce the damage of this champion receives, just stuff to keep him alive, right? So that's how my masteries are set up. They're set up specifically to make him go faster when the team falls. So artifact set, I do highly recommend Reflex. Reflex is really good. You can always go with, you can always, if your Relentless set is better, like if you just have better gear of Relentless, that can also work, because getting an extra turn will again help you get to that Malice, which is what it's all about, right? It's all about getting Malice out and using it as much as possible. So that's kind of how I've have him built. As far as areas of the game where he excels at, dungeons in general, every dungeon you can use him in. Weakest dungeon, probably Fire Knight, right? But even still, he can still be very useful there to help keep your team alive through the waves. If you don't have a quick wave clear, he can help cleanse your team of the debuffs that the Fire Knight pops on, while also healing, because that Fire Knight hits like a truck. So relevancy, is he relevant there? Absolutely is. Spider's Den, I'll just run through a quick Spider 20 team that I was running for a good amount of time, and I'm going to run this because it's actually it's really quick, and I use him. These guys are built pretty well, right? But the reason I'm generally able to do this is because that extra 20% of damage they get to put off when he uses his Malice, right? So boom, don't really care about the buffs there. I only care about the Malice thing. Now this is important. Draco has to land both, which he did. So we should just be able to 1, 2, 3. That should be the end of Spider here in a second, because he's going to get hit with the thingy. I say that, and now watch, it's not going to happen. Very, very rarely does that not actually happen. But, you know, why not happen now when we're here? But honestly, if it wasn't for Malice, so think about it like this. If it wasn't for Malice, I most likely would lose this, because odds are, even though there was that much damage, that Malice helped us get to it only being that much damage left, right? So without Malice, odds are I actually don't survive that. Now, there are other builds. I'm not saying he's the most relevant here. Spider isn't one of his strongest areas, but you can utilize him in places like that strictly because of Malice. And if a bunch of Spiderlings, if you're going more of a tanky build, a slower build, you're not trying to do a quick, 40 or 10 second, 12 second farm, he can help cleanse your team constantly of those poison buffs. So relevancy in Spider, does he work there? Absolutely. His top areas, though, easily Ice Golem and Dragon, 100%. So if I come into this, I'm pretty sure I have him set up here. He can solo Ice Golem 25. Now, the objective here with this team is to make sure that they're all going to go through, right? And Seer's going to kill all the waves. They're going to get through these waves pretty easily. Boom. Ice Golem's easily his best path, best dungeon, easily. Dead. Now, ideally, you want your team to die here. Other than Bad L, you want them to die, because you want Bad L to get that extra speed. If they don't die, it actually kind of becomes a little troubling. So it's one of those weird situations, but you want them to lose. You want them to die. When he does his big smack, you want them to die. So they're 2 alive. And one of the big reasons for this is, one of the reasons you want them to lose is because the Ice Golem's a passive, the one where he reses his guys. I think it's, is it this one? Yeah. It does not proc when poison damages hit him. So those poison hits do not actually proc this passive, which is very, very important. So you want him to die due to that. Another thing you want Seer to die for here is because if Seer's alive, Seer's going to strip this buff like that from him, allowing what's about to happen to happen. Malice. Okay. So I'm gonna oof, look at this. Okay. So I lost that, and I lost that because Seer was alive. So we're gonna run it again and show you. That's the importance of having someone like Seer make sure she dies, because yes, she's good because she strips those debuffs or those buffs from your team to kill the enemy team on the waves. But when you're trying to make sure that he is alive and he stays alive, you need those buffs on him. So if she dies, it's just a bad time. Or if she doesn't die, it's a bad time. So ideally, she dies. Now, and that's probably my fault. I probably need to put her in some weaker gear. Like, she just doesn't need to be in the gear that she is in. The nice thing here is she did all that. Now she'll most likely die this time because she doesn't have that shield to keep her alive. So now, okay, so now the whole team's dead. It is just Bad L. Bad L will win this by himself, 100%. Watch his health die. Just watch him drain. This is Ice Golem 25, and watch how quickly we get with this with just Bad L doing the job. Because he's not proccing this Frigid Vengeance passive. So the other two guys don't get a res. Boom, done. Easy. Wasn't even difficult at all. We got some terrible boots to show for it. So that's the importance of, and that's how good Bad L is for your team. Ice Golem 25, a minute 13. So that's actually my best time. The only thing is you need to make sure someone like Seer specifically dies. So I could probably fix that and go back and just make her weaker. And that's really all I have to do on that aspect of things. So that's one area that he's really good at. That is the top place for him when it comes to dungeons. Now Dragon's another place I run him at constantly. I prefer to farm Dragon 24 because it just works better. But this is my Dragon 24 team. Again, he's in the lead, but he really doesn't need to because of that. But it's what we have for the team here. So I mean, realistically, I could probably swap those two, but it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't matter because he's amazing to partner with Seer. Bad L and Seer are just an amazing combo. Like, it's like Bad L and Mausoleum Mage. Like, I can only imagine like how much damage I could actually do if I had Mausoleum Mage on here as well with Seer. But because he's constantly putting up all these debuffs, Seer's doing 20% more damage to the enemy. And then when it comes to Dragon, he will just he will solo the dragon. If he's alive, if he's the last person alive, he can still solo it. Now this is one of those situations where he doesn't need to be the last person alive. We're gonna beat this anyway. We won't lose to dragon. We won't lose to this at all because of the team setup. But you can make it. You can have him solo dragon, no problem. I will actually run him. I don't know if he can solo. I don't know if he's set up on my team to solo dragon without anybody, but we can run it and we'll check it out. But dragon hates poison, right? So constantly poisoning, constantly healing up your team, constantly putting the buffs and the cleanse on your team is just amazing. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Heals, poison, cleanse, heal, poison, cleanse, heal, poison. I've wound up using Bad L in so many areas. Now, I'd say Arena is probably not his strong suit, but you can use him there. He still gives your team that extra damage. He still cleanses. He still heals your team. So if you get Bad L, especially early game, absolutely run him in your Arena team. He will probably help you out a tremendous amount. So that was easy, right? Dragon was easy. Any of them works. Minotaur's Labyrinth works. So he literally can work and play in any dungeon, no problem. Let's see, where else do we have to go here? So Clan Boss, I don't run him in Clan Boss, but you can run him in Clan Boss because I don't use him because my team's set up where he's not needed. But I did use him for a bit, and he worked really well because he can cleanse your team, heal your team, and he can make sure that your team's doing more damage as long as they have poison on, which one of the best ways to do damage to the clan boss is poison. So absolutely, if you have them and you're debating on working on a clan boss team, throw them in there. Odds are you won't be disappointed. Now, Doom Tower, I don't know if it'll let me show you guys. So my main Doom, now I just completed Doom Tower normal. I always do normal before I do hard. So on hard, I don't have a key to show you, but My main, I wonder if I can do it on, hang on, I'm just curious. Just to show you how it works. I wonder if it'll let me. Okay. My main Doom Tower hard team is this right here. Um, so Warlord is fantastic. I'll probably do a champion spotlight on him, but just watch. I could tell you how it works, but you can see how it works. This team, aside from a couple things, and I'll show you what I mean, has gotten me through pretty much every single Doom Tower hard level. And it's all because primarily, I mean, they all work. They all work in tandem together. They all work really well. But these two just throw out debuffs and heal the team constantly to the point to where 9 times out of 10 you don't ever need to even watch it. It's completely auto. Like I always auto it and walk away, and I come back and it's just done. Because just look at the debuffs that get thrown out, right? All because of these two. Because if you don't know, he's basically just like a Yorgrim is like a bad L and it was a Skull Crusher. I don't think it's Skull Crusher. There's another person that he's like, but he does the same concept. He almost has a malice of his own. The only difference is his ability doesn't cleanse your team. His A3 doesn't cleanse your team. It just throws heals and throws debuff poisons out there. So that's the big difference between him and him. I still think I prefer Bad L over Yorgrim, but don't ever sleep on. He might be the best epic in the game. Yorgrim might be the best epic in the game. So if you have him, you should absolutely use him 100%. The only reason I choose Bad L over him is because his A2 is also a cleanse. Because Yorgrim has a cleanse on his A2, but it's a single target A2, but it also is a heal. Whereas Bad L does it all in one ability, and it's an AoE. So that's why I still prefer Bad L. But if someone was to make the argument that Yorgrim might even be better, I probably wouldn't argue. I'd understand. And I'm just doing this just to show you, like just look at the amount of debuffs. Now, I know this is Doom Tower normal. Like, don't get me wrong. I know. But I'm telling you, I've used this same exact team. This team throughout the whole thing. Control, heals and control, and then damage, just nothing but debuffs. Because the best way to deal damage to those harder Doom Tower waves, because you know their health becomes ridiculous, is poison, because poison's based off HP, just like HP burn, right? HP burn, poisons. That's how you do the waves. If you try to do the waves any way else, other than maybe a seer thing, you could try to do a seer thing. I've tried to have seer go through all the waves, but you get to the point to where it just doesn't work, especially because you get to the third wave and your seer can't do what seer does on the third wave. But hey, I'm all down for advice. If some people have any other ideas with that, you let me know. But I've never had an issue. This is a 100% auto win team. There are very few waves that have ever given me issues. One of them was the Siphi and Rotos wave. That was a pretty big one. Like even the what's his name? I don't know, the Mordic 2 or whatever, the final boss in the campaign, who is terrible when you get him, but when he's in these waves, he's phenomenal. Like even those waves, this has been pretty much a cakewalk for me. And I have a second team here set up. This is for those particular areas like the Siphi and the Rotos ones that give me issues, and the only change here is instead of using him, I'm using her, and I have him going as a speed lead to help me make sure I get through the because they start getting faster and faster and faster. But you'll notice both teams have Bad L on him, so if you have Bad L, it's gonna help you. He will get you through Doom Tower waves just with debuffs and cleanses. Just make sure you have control. That's all you need. So that's my Doom Tower stuff. We went over Clan Boss, we went over Arena, we went over Faction Wars. Of course, he's amazing in Faction Wars. Like he'll carry your team through Faction Wars, no problem as well. And we went through all the dungeons aspect. I mean, that's Bad L. That's why Bad L is so good. And honestly, he in my books is an S tier champion. He is an S tier support champion, 100%. Like if you pull him, congrats. You have one of the best support champions, one of the best healers, one of the best cleansers in the game. I instant build 100%. If you have them in reflex gear, that's my personal recommendation, but any gear will suffice. Even if you don't get the reflex procs, I mean, this is still on a 3-turn cooldown, so it's extremely good. Masteries, again, I haven't built for this, but he can be played, he can be built several. You probably won't use this for clan boss, right? You're not going to use this mastery setup for clan boss, but use them, go through your masteries, pick the ones that work best for you. But these are the ones I find that work best for me because of the ice golem stuff, which I've learned some tricks from like Stu Gaming, by the way. This is a good setup I have learned from Stu Gaming. But that's Bad L. I absolutely give him an S tier ranking on the Raid Shadow Legends champion list. Hopefully this guide helped you guys out. If you guys have a particular champion or anything you want to that you can see I have here, these are basically my legendaries. I have plenty of champions, so if there's a champion you want to see ranked, anybody you want me to go over a champion spotlight for, I'd be happy to do it as long as I got them. As always, I appreciate all you guys watching, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so that's Fat L. There you guys go. What was that timestamp? I don't see it on my thing. 151. Okay. Ugh, good old Bad L. Trying to think mentally if there's anything I forgot. I'd feel really bad, and I gotta see if there's anything I forgot. I went over his masteries, went over his skills, went over his artifacts, went over his build. I went over where he's good at. Went over Clan Boss, went over Doom Tower, went over Arena, talked about Faction Wars, talks about Dungeons. I'm just trying to make sure. Pretty sure that's it. Okay, so I'll have to go back and look at that later on, just kind of see where that goes. Hopefully the audio and everything there was good. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Chat, I think that is where I'm going to end it. I'm pretty much done with the things I need to do today. I'm holding on to my all my shards for this weekend because we have an event this weekend that I'm going to pull for. Or at least I'm going to make sure I'm going to pull for this weekend because I want to see, especially these. There's a double chance for Legendary in the Void, so I'm going to pull for that this weekend. But I think that's where I'm ending the stream tonight or today. Trey's streaming today, so make sure you guys check him out on Twitch. He'll be live on Twitch. I think he's still playing Tales. He's going to be playing that until Halo comes out. So make sure if you guys are here watching us here, you click that subscribe button there, and then make sure you click on our Twitch link so you can go check us all out, because of course we comprise of 3 people. We have myself, Trey, and Trevor. We are the fam, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time, like I said, I will see you all later.